Hello, 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 beloved souls. It's Twin Flame Tuesday. I could not wait to dive into this reading and see what the fuck is going on because I got rocked over the weekend. We had that portal on the 22nd, and let me just tell you, that was not an easy thing to deal with. It's not an easy deal. There was so many intense energies, so many activations, so many downloads coming in for the masculine collective, for the feminine collective, especially in regards to beauty, love, and finance, right? This whole six energy this year, this whole Venus being retrograde, Mercury being retrograde, conversations falling apart, misunderstandings, couples going to separation, exes returning, a need to release every motherfucking thing. It was just so much. So I want to see what's going on with the Twin Flame Collective. I'm hoping that there was a shift in energies and that the healing, the massive healing that went down this weekend, um, look, I hope something good came. Hope some good shit came out of it. That's all I'm saying. I know as a divine feminine, my divine masculine and I are in separation, and I was doing like a gratitude walk today, like in my mind, talking to him in the 5D, and I was just like, thank you for these lessons, thank you for this pain, thank you for this trauma, thank you for signing up for this part of the soul contract with me, right? Because of the things that are going on within our connection, it is making me a better version of myself. It's making me a better divine feminine. It's making me a better coach. It's making me a better leader. It's making me a better reader. Like literally, I'm grateful for you being a fucking douchebag. So there you have it, right? So that's my trauma. I know there's so many twins going through it right now. Some are coming into unions, some are separating, some are realizing that what they thought were their twins are actually false twins, some are karmics. Like there's just so much happening. So I want to see what the romance angels got to say first and foremost. And stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Listen, that can be hard, right? That can be hard. This is like a card like say your affirmations or make sure you're like, saying your affirmations. You're looking yourself in the mirror every day and you're just like, I am worthy, I am worthy, I am worthy. I love you, I love you, I love you. Like that's this energy like in the midst of everything that's going on in this world as a twin flame, you cannot look at your dynamic in the same view as you can't view your dynamic the same the rest of the world views their relationships. This twin flame shit is all the way different. It's all the way different. So, and that's hard. And I'm gonna say it's hard because from a soul level, that's your twin, that's your person. You guys meet, there might be triggers and healing and all this types of shit that goes on, but you're supposed to hold the line, right? You're supposed to keep the faith. Having said that, when your divine masculine or divine feminine does not show up in the 3D as their 5D self is coming to you, right? You have to make a decision from your 3D self on how to deal with that. Now, we don't react, respond, lash out at the low vibrational behavior of their 3D selves. We hold the vision of their 5D selves. We hold the vision of our dynamic twin flame union while we move forward to do our healing and growth, right? So this is a reminder that although it might look crazy out here, right? We got Mercury retrograde, we got Venus retrograde. There's a lot of miscommunications. There's a lot of rose-colored glasses. There's a lot of people dropping the fucking ball. Like there's a lot of that shit going on. And in the midst of all of this, right, as a divine feminine, as a divine masculine, that's awakened and aware of this connection, it is up to you to see the bigger picture. It is up to you to step back and go, you know what? It's not personal. They're reflecting some shit that I need to see, or they're projecting onto me. I'm going to step back, take my energies away, focus on me right now, do what's best for me right now. And in that healing, in that moving forward, in me learning to fully love and appreciate and value myself, my counterpart also starts to heal because they're separately doing the work. It doesn't normally look like that. I just saw 444 on the clock. It doesn't normally look like that in the 3D realm, right? It might look like you as a divine feminine or you as a divine masculine is doing everything and the other partner's over there with their fucking karmic, like living their best life, right? Drinking, smoking, fucking, chilling, whatever. And you're like, Bafangul, right? You just want to punch them in the face, like dick kick them or whatever. And it's like, oh, I can't do that because this is a holy union. And oh, I got to be all fucking high vibrational shit. It's exhausting. The shit is tiring. Who the fuck wants to be righteous all the time? Like, can I dip into the low vibrational bullshit and maybe just smack a bitch, punch a nigga, and just move on with my life? I could, but how much more work am I gonna have to do to come back from that? That's the shit. It's like, do you want to go through all of that? Do you? Do you really want to do all of that? No. So what do you do in the midst of everything? Pause, you breathe, remember the big picture. You remember that this is a soul's journey. You remember that this is a whole dynamic of our higher self, and that this is a long game and not a short term game. And you start looking, right? That's when you have your vision boards, right? It's like having your vision board when you're living in a freaking shack. But you have a picture, right, on the freaking wall of your shack of a freaking mansion. And so you hold, like, every day you might be in this little shack, but as you're cleaning the shack, you're looking at that mansion. Yeah, one day I'll be cleaning my mansion. One day I'll be living at a beautiful house, right? You're appreciating the future picture while also taking care of what you need to take care of here, right? You're here in this moment to focus on you while you're holding the vision of the big picture. And the vision of the big picture is your happily ever after. And that can include someone, but it doesn't have to, because if you love yourself enough, you're all you need. It's you and the Most High, you good. Add on that as a dynamic divine counterpart, and it's lit. But you don't need that because you are that. You are that. Whew. Next card, divine, my twin flame. Sorry. Beautiful twin flames, my beautiful angels. What do we have in store for the twin flames? What do you have for the twin flame collective? Thank you, my team of light. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Listen, some of you, this is a partner that's working all the time and has no time for you in the relationship or whatever. Maybe you are that person, right? You're grinding, 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 grinding to not feel, to distract. Ooh, to distract. That's an energy that's come up lately. Check out my girl Turquoise Majesty, right? She is amazing. She does Soul Food Sundays. We just had a conversation recently about this, about people distracting themselves instead of really focusing on what's going on, right? So instead of staying optimistic, it's like, oh, well, I'm just going to work hard, 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 so I don't have to think about the hurts. I don't have to do the work for my healing. They're in the garden, right? Finances and career are like the elephant in the room, but they're distracting themselves. They know they need to go inside and get with their accountant, do their books, check out their checkbook, right? Go through their finances, do what they got to do. But they're choosing to distract themselves by playing in the garden. Let me do anything but that. Let me do anything but have the conversations I need to have. Let me do anything but be honest about where I'm at in life. Like, let me do anything but what needs to be done. This is the elephant in the room. So your divine counterpart could be money hungry. They could be power hungry. Like, all they're thinking about is how to get the next buck. All they're thinking about is how to take advantage. All they're thinking about is what their pockets are going to look like, right? And so they're distracting themselves with work. They're distracting themselves with petty external shit. That's really what's going on. But at the end of the day, that's all it is a distraction. All it is a distraction. The divine feminine and divine masculine collective went through a huge shift over the weekend with this 122 portal. The divine feminine energy has been working heavily on receiving abundance and being comfortable with that and really securing her foundation, her root chakra, her stability, her security, her foundation. The divine masculine has been healing finances and abundance on the power side, though. So they've been healing their need to push, 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 to belittle people, to have people under their thumb, to oh, if I don't have the most money, I'm not the biggest dick in the room kind of energy, right? It's like they're shifting from thinking money defines them to knowing that money is just like a conduit that they can use, right? It's no longer like they're shifting from money defines me to no, I money is a tool for me. And the divine feminines are learning to receive graciously without having to feel forced into it, without the guilt, without the shame, without the powerlessness. Like, you're giving to me and I'm receiving from you not because of lack, but I'm receiving from you because of grace, right? So there's that shift within the divine feminines, like, oh well, if somebody gives me something, they want something, as opposed to someone's giving me something, let me receive it with grace so that I don't stop the flow of the blessings. So there's those two big energies that came in this weekend with that portal that are really being healed and shifted right now. So that's why this is so important. That's why we need to focus on not distracting ourselves and just having these conversations. That's why you're being told to hold the line, right? Don't get distracted, but hold the line. Hold the line. I'm gonna pull one more. Then I'm gonna pull a card from the Sacred Destiny. I probably should have just did that right away, but a lot going on. There's a lot going on. I want to make sure you guys got what you need to get. My beautiful team of light. Do we have any? Okay. Look, bottom of the deck, heart to heart conversations. Honestly, honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. Let's just talk about honesty. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. There's love there. There's passion there. There's beauty there. There's so much there. But there's a distraction. Why? Because we're not talking about what needs to be talked about. Look how she's looking right in his face, right? This divine feminine is looking right at him, like trying to have a conversation, and he is there. He's trying to do anything but hear what she got to say or look and deal with the problem, right? Distracting. I'm gonna do anything but deal with it. Oh, I'm gonna go work in the garden. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go. It's fine. Look, oh no, we got people coming over. Yeah, I'm gonna go do all this stuff. No, 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 no. We gotta talk. Time to talk. Stop playing. Time to talk. Talk, talk, talk. Address the elephant in the room, right? Time to have these conversations. Time to open your heart. Time to be real. Time to be authentic. It may not go the way you want it to go. It is what it is, but it's time to open up your mouth. There's big shifts going on. Big shifts going on. You got to step into it and you got to have these conversations. Point blank and simple. Hold the line. Hold the vision. Stop distracting yourself and step forward and start talking. All right. Oh, okay. Bottom of the deck. Love. Love is all you need. Wonders came out, right? Look at this beautiful amethyst. Amethyst is about protection, about higher learning. It's crown chakra, third eye. It's helps us with our intuition, our divine wisdom, opening up to divine guidance. This is also a very galactic looking card, right? It looks like it's up in the middle of the universe. It's just showing you the expansiveness of this connection. It's showing you how big and how deep it is and how wonderful it can be, right? Because at the bottom of it all, at the base of all of this shit, at the base of all this darkness and turmoil and everything you're going through, right? Because it's coming through it. But there's still shit that needs to be worked through. You're coming through it strong, together. You're gonna get there, right? With this, all the colors of like the top three chakras. So we got purple, we got blue, right? It's all this, and oh, we even got a little green in the background, right? So it's all this healing coming up as you're opening, as you're expanding, as you're getting stronger. as you're tapping into your intuitiveness, but there's still some shit here that needs to be healed, some stuff that you need to go through, to shift out, to clear away. Some stuff that needs to be addressed, some stuff that needs to be highlighted, some stuff that needs to be let go. But at the base of it all is love. At the base of it all is love. Why? Where's my fucking card? You have to remember that, right? You like, it's imperative. It's imperative, imperative, imperative. Remember, the base of it all is love. Hold the line. Hold the line. I'm not saying get played. I'm not saying disrespect yourself. I'm not saying be a doormat. I'm not saying none of that. I'm saying step back, see the big picture, put your intention out to the universe. 1551 I just saw. Put your intention out to the universe and then go do you. Enjoy and love and laughter. Learn to love yourself. Love you first and watch what happens. Love you. It is up to you to hold the line. You have individual healing to do as a divine feminine and as a divine masculine. You have two individual paths that you need to deal with. And you're both healing simultaneously. And as much as we love to pretend like, oh, it's just my twin that's not healed, no, because if your twin is healed, it's still not healed, neither are you. You guys are reflections of each other. So whatever bullshit they're dealing with, look at you and be like, all right, how is this showing up in my life? What do I need to learn from this lesson? Instead of being like, oh, well, they need to do this and they need to do that. No, what do I need to learn from this? Because if they're not healed, there's something within me. There's a blind spot, right? Their lack of healing, their lack of showing up for you properly and fully is potentially the blind spot in your connection. It's the blind spot in your own healing, right? Our twins are there to reflect back to us the shit that we need to see. So what are they showing you in this moment? What are they showing you by this behavior? That's the blind spot. That's the healing. That's where we need to pour love into, right? That's what needs our love. 1717. That's what needs our love. All right? Look, right under that, fucking, you can't make this shit up. Right under the love card. Right under the love card. Happiness. With what? Two fucking dolphins. Twins. Right? Because the basis of everything, the base of this whole twin flame relationship is love. But it don't happen until you come to love you. Till you stop distracting yourself with third world, 3D worldly things, right? Money and things and cars and alcohol and women and men. Like, it's a fucking distraction. Stop distracting yourself and do the work. The feelings are there, but that don't mean shit if you're not willing to step into it and do the work. It don't mean shit. No matter, that doesn't mean anything if you're not willing to step there and do the work. It's not. So you gotta open your mouth, stop being a freaking chicken shit. Stop avoiding the conversation. Stop acting like you don't know what needs to be addressed. Stop pretending, because all you're doing is causing pain and suffering for yourself and for your divine counterpart. But keep it 100. That's it. Anyway, I love you. God loves you. I know some of you are going to be cursing me out in the comments. I don't give a shit. I love you. God loves you. Angels surround you. I hope this helped, and I'll see you soon. Later, babies.